Okay. Take a drink. Part 18 in 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics Let's Play with Kristen. Sometimes I go by Ellis. We are on our way to Goug Machine City, where we have a cutscene. Well, the Cardinal's men should have taken out Bart Company by now. And we're supposed to get the holy crystals in the middle of that. Well, let's see what's happening during the cutscene. Oh, this is Goug Machine City. How quaint. There's a man with a chocobo and some people talking. I don't see anyone from Bart Company. It doesn't even look like there was a fight. Something strange. I'll check it out. See you later. Where? The slums over there. They shouldn't attract attention. Alright, be careful. Right, leave it to me. And off Mustadio goes. We're dumped back to the world map, so we might as well see what the shop has in store for us. They've got guns. They've got accessories. They've got balls. Ball that causes lightning damage. And that's really about it, huh? Okay. Well, we don't need any of that, so let's just see if we could go... Oh! Combat! Hell, the gang's all here. Monk Ellis, Monk, Archer, Lancer, Time Mage, and Oracle. Let's start this fight and see what's gonna happen. Well, if we're in the middle of combat, then we're either up against the Bart Company, or we're up against the... maybe the Hokutin caught up to us? Maybe just, you know, Mustadio got in trouble. He's late. Too late. Think Mustadio was caught? Ramza asked somebody. I'm guessing he asked the audience. What do you think? Do you think Mustadio was caught? Point to the sign that says he's caught. Are you his friend? Sorry, I need to deepen my voice. Are you his friend? Who are you? Who is that? Brig Hill! Yeah, Mustadio got caught. Sorry, Ramza. Are you okay, Mustadio? That's far enough. Don't move any closer. So, you're Rudvik. Let Mustadio go. Give me the Holy Stone, then you can have him back. Come on, where'd you hide it? Talk! Won't talk, huh? Even after seeing this? Father! Are you okay? I'm alright. Don't give him the Holy Stone. Look at that mustache. Put him in there! Ready to confess now? Inside the chimney, at Ramza's feet. Oh then, you pick it up, if you want to save his life. No, Ramza doesn't really have much of a choice, does he? This? Let them go. First, give me the stone. Let them go first. Throw the stone, then we'll let them go. The Zodiac Stone. Finally, we've got it. The Cardinal will be very pleased. Good job. I'm done now. You take care of the rest. Get rid of them. Draclow was in on it too. Ooh. Looks like if Draclow was in it, and we left Agrius and Ovelia there... Well, first things first. Let's defeat all these enemies and get out of here. Looks like we're up against 2 thieves, 2 archers, and 2 more summoners. And Mustadio has no equipment, which is why I was not bothered with Mustadio. So as you see, he just ran up and punched somebody. Mustadio, you are not a monk. As much as you want to be, you are not a monk. You are the opposite of a monk. You also have no equipment whatsoever, so it's a good thing that you're A, a guest, and 2, that this fight is not concerned saving your life. Because that will be pretty darn impossible. But yeah, we have 2 summoners. And remembering how well I did with the last summoners. Well, let's just say we're not going to be in a good mood, in a good way this time. That's it. The last thing I want to do is clump up. So while we leave Mustadio to die, we start our first habit of yelling up Gelki. Set her jumps land sooner if she gets to use them. Thankfully for us, almost everyone will spend their first turn on Mustadio. The AI prioritizes naked individuals over anybody else. Except for in that instance when they prioritized getting York. And now it's the summoner's turn. They don't have high move, but they don't need high move. They just need to move. This fight is gonna suck no matter what, because of the summoners. So the most I could do is what I usually do. Try my best to mess up the opponent, at least until I can get a range to kill them. Still 1 left. But I've learned my lesson. Or have I? I have not learned my lesson at all. In fact, I beg to differ that I've learned any lesson whatsoever. As not only have I moved my own people too far away to actually protect them, but they're on angles, so the magic won't hit them anyway. But we'll do our best, starting by shelling Ramza. And Mustadio's down. What you gonna do, Bernard? First turn targets them. The shell will go off on Ramza, so at least that's 1 person protected. Or reduced. Whatever that spell is, it'll still hit full force, and it's a Shiva. Not too bad, considering that Gelki has 200 plus HP now. And even better, she could close. And jump. Instantly taking out this guy when she comes back. And meaning that the other thief, the other summoner, can't target her. Ramza continues to be a badass. Of note, a lot of my damage dealers are female, so the last thing I want is for the thieves to actually steal the hearts of my own characters. Gelki lands. York's paralyzed will not take place until after the women get their turn. So the most I could do is either try to blind them or bolt them. I can only reach one, and it doesn't kill her outright. So we'll mess her up. Or we'll attempt to mess her up. Sadly, Ramza cannot punch her in the face for 100+ damage. It would be awesome if he could, though. Still can't hit that guy. She sure as heck can hit that person. Here's hoping. Haha! Threat neutralized. Double He'll haste himself. Goug, thankfully, gets her turn before this second summoner does. Since she won't land her jump before his turn comes up, we'll try and fail to charm him. And with that fail, we'll move him into position to finish him up next turn. Thief finally gets his turn. He goes up against Ramza. Ramza misses the counterattack, which would have probably broken his face off. What you gonna do? He's gonna try to do something. Whatever it is, it's the absolute wrong thing to do. Because here comes Ramza, and Ramza's not gonna kill him. Why is that? Oh, it's because he's a Pisces. Aries. Which has worse compatibility with Libra of the same sex and bad compatibility with the Capricorn. And of course, what's Ramza again? Ramza's a Capricorn. So sadly, Ramza will not knock his face off. But rather than waste this, we'll punch the archer in the back of the head. And yes, that bolt is why that summoner hasn't been doing anything. He must have only lightning-based damages, and since Gelki and Gelis both have lightning-reducing shoes, he can't do jack. That's way too far, and I know it. That's a bit overkill. Cure 2 is fine. Let's see, what have we got left? We've got the one archer who has no weapon, the one archer that has a weapon, and the thief. Well then I guess we're... oh. Well. Guess it was wrong to move him there, wasn't it? He'll wait out his turn. It'll be up to Gelki to rescue Ramza's butt. Oh, I just moved to the wrong spot. Well. Well. Last thing I want to do is accidentally kill Ramza. So we'll just bring him on over to our side. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't doing nothing. And if we're lucky, the summoner will finish off the archer. Oh, this is bad. And Rums is down. Oh, why not? It worked! Who's Sean? Oh, Sean's the other guy. Normally I wouldn't do that, but with Sean charmed, computer takes a moment to recalculate. Calculating betrayal. And you're an idiot. Well, the computer decided to make him cast his healing spell. So, at the very least, we can, since he's wasting it. Oh, look at that! He's casting. No, I'm casting that. Am I casting that bolt too? No, Sean is casting a bolt 2 centered on him. That will hit both of them. That's interesting. The AI is being rather suicidal in this instance. So, well, I'm not one to not do things with severe overkill. We'll bolt 2 his bolt 2. This says lightning never strikes twice. Let's see. Now, which one of you will not die from this upcoming bolt 2? I believe that's you. So, off we go. Oh look, it would not have killed Ramza. That's okay. Cause what's that archer gonna do? Nothing. That's right, York, you deserve that level up. Gallus will finish off the thief. And that just leaves one poor weaponless archer, who I am pretty sure is feeling really, really bad right now about trying to kill us. Because now she knows that we're coming for her. And there's nothing she could do about it. Except try her best to punch Gelki for 12 damage. Oh, she's gonna charge it! That's cute. That's so cute that she's gonna charge it. 63% chance to put to sleep. 69 for a don't act. Might as well. It's literally like not as though she could do anything else at all. And Zach just enjoys not having to walk anywhere the rest of his life. That's right, punch her shield. I could get Mustadio up, because of course remember Mustadio's been unconscious this whole time, but why bother? Now you have no weapon and you can't punch to save your life. And it's Ramza's turn. And Ramza is upset. Because he got killed. 108. Bye-bye. And that is the Goug Machine City. Will my father be alright? battle is complete. That was it. Pretty much decimated them. With a little foresight. Alright, let's see what's up with these stones and Mustadio's father. Are you alright, father? Don't worry about me. They ain't got the stone. Rudovik will try to revive the machines beneath Goug with its power. He may even try to use the divine power in the stones. Besides, the Cardinal is working with Bart Company. Not much we could do now. Oh, right! Right. The Cardinal's working with Bart Company. We're gonna have to do something about that, maybe, aren't we? Good for them. What do you mean? I made a fake one in case something like this happened. You mean they got a fake? Is that not just what he said? That's right. They must be going crazy now. Princess Ovalia and Agrius are in danger. What do you mean? The Cardinal joined Bart to get the stone. He may take the princess hostage. Ridiculous! Making an enemy of the royal family. Why do you think the Cardinal wanted the stone? People are sick of long wars and political infighting. Draclau wants to use the Zodiac Brave story. Creating Zodiac Braves by collecting holy stones, he can control the world. He is right. We can't give the stone to the Cardinal. Let's save the princess and Agrius. Right. But the way to Lionel is probably sealed. We'll use a ship to sneak in the back of the castle. Mustadio! Add Mustadio to your party? Yes. Mustadio is now a permanent team member. No more guest stat immunity for him. So Mustadio is the first of our special characters that join, besides Brad, Lavi, and Alicia. We'll collect quite a few of them in the course of the game, but I'm not going to use any of them because I have my own NPCs I can use instead. First, let's re-equip Mustadio with his gear. Even though we're not going to use him, it doesn't mean we can't keep him equipped. And finally, something that I've been neglecting for a long time, actually learning skills with Gelki. So now she can jump farther. Technically, the only thing I ever have to learn is level jump 8 and vertical jump 8. But since those are 900 apiece and she hasn't been leveling very fast, right now we'll just go with level jump 4. This increases the radius of her jump to 4 squares in any direction, and of course up to 2 up and 2 down. Zack is a time mage, hasn't really been learning anything, which is why he has so much. We are going to go ahead and get quick. Or are we? Let's see. We can get critical quick, which means that if his HP goes terminal, his attack comes next. We can get short charge, which shortens his CT, and we will do so. That means he can cast his spells faster. And he doesn't really need a JP anymore either. Meanwhile, our Oracle, sadly, has not had the most usage yet, so he doesn't really get to learn a whole lot of new stuff. Gillis is an archer, also still hasn't learned a whole lot yet either, but she had already started with quite a few things. I'm not going to get much more than charge plus 3, because anything beyond that starts getting wildly ridiculous as far as charge time goes. And finally, Ramza as a monk. Let's see. Well, we'll learn Revive, which is the last skill that I use regularly when playing as Ramza. Which is the last skill I use regularly as playing as Ramza. We'll also just grab HP Restore, just in case, but I prefer to have him with Counter Up. basically HP restore if his health goes to critical. He restores, he gets back a full second mana bar. I don't care too much about it, so that's okay. Revive does exactly what you think. It lets him revive. But when we come back to next, we're taking a ship and heading to Wardulus Trade City, Various Valley Part 2, and Lionel Castle. Stay tuned!